cringe with disgust if they have any moral bones in their body. See, you disgusting piece of shit thing to do. Of the outcome, I'm keeping comments enabled on this video. Unlike you, I can handle the quote-unquote rush of comments, as you call them. That's a creative way of saying valid criticism, Dom. As you can see, his devotion towards his fiery hatred for homosexuals is quite heavy. You should feel ashamed for being such a disgusting bottom-feeding goblin.
Lucy, 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 you told me I should be held accountable for trolling, yet here you are, after running from responsibility trying to gather up others to do the work for you with a bunch of lies. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Lucy himself refused to watch the video and had someone else do it for him, so let's go to the points he's making. The first lie we get into is the lie that you didn't know my age. Literally everyone in your server mentioned my age, and even if you didn't know about my age then, you still continued to talk shit about me. You allowed people to talk shit about me.
Future Akumu here. I just wanted to make these intervals where I basically pause the content you're watching and just step in and explain the point better, just in case, because I have noticed some people have been confused in the comments as to my last video. Let's keep in mind my age is irrelevant to the majority of the points I make, and this includes me pointing out Slimmer's faults. The whole age argument in my case was just Ponder and Nezzy's shitty attempt to try and excuse it off as me not knowing better. Essentially, they were trying to invalidate my argument by saying my age had something to do with the way my argument or my point was. It was just a very terrible attempt for them to try and discredit it. While Butters himself didn't like the fact Madam, an adult, attacked, lied, and slandered a minor, yet he has done the same. That is the point I'm making. In general, with most of the points I make, my age doesn't discredit anything I've said. I don't know why people actually try and use that as an argument, thanks to Ponder and Nezzy, but I bring up my age because he himself doesn't like the fact that Madam, an adult, attacked and slandered a minor. Yet that's exactly what he's doing. And now, flipping the script, after consequences start to come his way. You even state this in your video.
Proceeds to reply to fucking everything like an insecure little child.
Who brought up the timeline?
What information did I withhold, little boy? Next time this fucking little boy says I ended it. It's so...
Exactly.
But congrats.
Thank you.
Sorry, kid, but we're gonna use you for you.
So first off, Madam attacking a minor is wrong, yet you continue to attack a minor. Also make up lies about said minor that half of your own damn server disagree with. This includes Juice, who, keep in mind, made their video out of love, not spite. Now that you get a smidge of criticism for it, you're using the cop-out of, I didn't know, when even after, you refer to me as kid, child, and so on. Not only this, but you allowed Vav to pay $100 to talk shit on me, even when you knew for sure I was a minor. You state here that my age doesn't make me less accountable, which was never the point, yet you say you didn't know my age. You can't have both. He says he's never been in the NSFW channel, and yet his statements about the underage character Narrantia says otherwise. Is this something like an extreme post-nut clarity, where he can't hear anything during his horny mode? Which it seems that's what his entire server is running off of. You are responsible for your community, and the fact that other adults sent very questionable images to a server filled with children. You knew Ral and Silver were minors, and yet they had admin, and apparently, you've given out admin while being drunk before. He removed the Pornhub channel first, quietly, without an announcement, after the possibility of a video. In fact, your server members debated this openly in the vent channel. After Juice's video, the NSFW was deleted, and you came running to me wanting to know what was going to be in mine. But to your supporters, that's just one big coincidence, right? Just some irony? Porn showing My Hero Academia characters is underage character porn. You're just giving excuses for the disgusting shit that was posted in your server. The art depicting those characters wasn't even aged up. They were still wearing their school uniform. Why would adult versions of their characters be wearing that if they're older? It's ironic me blatantly trolling is an excuse, and I should still be held accountable. But he provides excuses to run from responsibility and then incites others to try and gang up. Listen, Fuchsia, Lucy, Lucas, whatever the fuck your real name is, you and I both know you're getting big league friends to make a video defending your nasty ass. Won't get rid of me. I've already dealt with Mad Libs, ZZ was trolled months back, and you can't deny factual evidence provided in the video that members from your own server have agreed with. Some of the most active and respected members, like Juice and Silver. If you think getting your friends to jump in this empty abyss you've made for yourself is gonna work, think again. I never stated femboys were the issue. It was the issue of incestuous images depicting Futanari fucking their own younger siblings and the femboy Naranancia. Nothing legitimate. You're right, I am having fun. You came at me with ill intent, and yet here you are, surprised I came at you with ill intent? You state I want to cancel you. Me and Juice could have taken this to YouTube and Discord. I knew you wanted to do a collab, and that collab would get your disgusting self more views and subscribers. You thought my video was gonna blow over and you won't have to be accountable? You judged me for deleting 16 comments months ago, way before your video, or turning off my comments. But you get 1 ounce of criticism and here you are running. You mentioned my idiot fan base, yet you stated in your video for yours to come after me, but to be smart about it. Let's be real here. He's blatantly ignoring the fact adults are sending questionable and very wrong images to a server confirmed to have children, and even children calling it out. Blatantly ignoring the fact his server is just one horny mess consisting of fetishizing trans or feminine individuals. What he's trying to do is gather up all of his big YouTuber friends to save his ass. If any one of them have a brain, they'll stay out of it. I'm in Madlib Star. I'm in Ponders. Anyone in this community, I am there. You are not untouchable, and if you want to maintain this moral pedestal you all like to preach, defending him is the wrong way to go about it. His own damn fans have come to the realization of how incompetent he is and has instead decided to either drop him as a whole or stick with me. He villainized me over fucking around, and yet when shit hits the fan and turns around to bite him in the ass, he freaks the fuck out and desperately calls to others to save him. And I don't mind. I never stated Fuchsia Butters was a pedophile. Pedophiles are no doubt in the server. To be exact, I said he liked underage character porn and proved such, and that a pedophile was in the server. The claim he is a pedophile wasn't in the video. Simply the fact he said he liked My Little Pony porn, knew underage character porn was in the server, and said he liked it. There's screenshot evidence of this. I don't believe he's actually touched or he's going to touch children. He's just still morally wrong for what's been proved, and the fact he's running from it to those above him in hopes of help. This is fun, but don't take something out of context. While he isn't a pedophile, his morals that he tries to have the high ground with are disgusting. Not a pedophile, he's just into underage character porn. Still a gross piece of shit. Let's break it down. He's attracted to underage character porn in MLP, but not actual children. There's a difference here, a gray area. For someone who likes to use morals, both instances are fucked. So no, he's not a pedophile, and in Fushia's own words,
Cringe with disgust if they have any moral bones in their body.
he's just into some disgusting nasty shit and is willing to defend said nasty shit. He admitted to liking underage character porn, which is still very bad. Not actual child porn. Child pornography was present in the server, as well as adults sending inappropriate images to a group with underage members. Even the admins were underage, but he did not admit that he liked child pornography. Of course I want Dumbsville to cut ties with you. You think you're getting away scot-free with this? Nah. I'll make an example out of you. I never contacted Dumbsville to cancel you, or make a video on you. I contacted him to cut ties with you so you wouldn't get any more subscribers. If I truly wanted him gone, I could strike his videos and take this to YouTube and Discord.
Your compensating ego. Quality fucktard. A pretentious, assy, and absolute fucking moron.
This is dedicated to exploring
The logic of Fuchsia.
The Fuchsia logic is how you argue just like Fuchsia. This involves throwing out basic human logic and resorting to having so much spite that you actually commit slander under the sense of justice. So let's take one of Fuchia's points as an example of the Fuchsia logic, and then I'll teach you how to do it for yourself. He says I'm homophobic because I disagree with gay ships in the My Hero Academia community, and this somehow correlates to me disliking gay individuals, real human beings. Although people from his own server have disagreed with this, like Parker, Juice, and more, he uses me disliking gay ships as evidence. So here's how you do it. You come up with something that's not true and slanders, for example, that being Butters is transphobic. Keep in mind we're abandoning logic and reasoning, so him being trans isn't a good argument. Like that of me being mixed, but racist. So then we take our supposed evidence of this, that being this, and this. That's how you make a Fuchsia logic point, and poor suckers who can't think for themselves will believe it. Now I use the Fuchsia logic when calling him racist, and my evidence for this was him wanting a Nazi outfit for his borderline catfishing avatar, him being German, and this being said about Jews in his server. Fuchsia says this is slander, yet there's legitimate evidence that he in fact does like underage character porn and knew it was in the server. That isn't slander whatsoever. Slander is this.
Think of internet garbage, indescribable fact that they still breathe is this low-life cum chalice of a person. Describe this utter waste of space. Akumu is literally some of the lowest scum on here. This disgusting bastard used her verbally in a video. You disgusting piece of shit. In the most homey way possible, choke on my transsexual pink pube dick. You spineless, honorless shit. Consider this me smashing the scale and obliterating you with everything I've got. Because personally, after all this stuff I've read, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your joke of a channel, and I certainly don't give a fuck about your compensating ego. Quality fucktard, a pretentious, assy, and absolute fucking moron. Dead, you fucking clown. Cringe with disgust if they have any moral bones in their body. See, you froth at the mouth anytime someone has any sort of opinion that differentiates from your own. Of the outcome, I'm keeping comments enabled on this video. Unlike you, I can handle the quote-unquote rush of comments, as you call them. That's a creative way of saying valid criticism, dumbass. As you can see, his devotion towards his fiery hatred for homosexuals is quite heavy. The mere thought of Kirishima and Bakugo touching tips sends him into a frenzy. You are against us. You're denying our wishes and ways of life, but trying to backtrack and make it look like you're still the good guy. Guess what, jackass? Not everyone is as fucking blindly stupid as you.
He also stated in his original video, me closing comments or deleting 16 comments months ago was me running away from the backlash, yet he literally offers a ceasefire, has hidden me entirely from his channel, hidden another user, probably more, has blocked Lugia and Marine Jet for valid criticism. This goes to show, along with the fact he banned someone over a profile pic, a joke, and willing to break YouTube TOS to not be called out, shows he's a hypocritical tyrant who can't stand rivaling opinions.
You froth at the mouth anytime someone has any sort of opinion that differentiates from your own.
So can you please explain to me why you came to a minor's house, a 15-year-old girl's house, as an adult?
But these teenagers have exaggerated figures that are beyond belief. They just don't match their ages.
So, wait a second, let me get this straight. Your argument is because their bodies have developed faster than usual, it's okay?
Her badonkadunks were too big for her age. There's no way she's 15.
Ah, yes, that's exactly how the law works. If the badonkadunks are too big, it don't matter. That's just, ignore the law, ignore all the cases. It's perfectly okay.
Let's go get some kitties.